It's Squid Breath Sids.
And Christoph Crossbones.
Fancy snack time.
6 feet apart.
Oh, aye. All right, today's special, we've got something really nice here. It looks like a scrumptious piece of cardboard.
Cracker. I think it's a cracker.
All right. It's a scrumptious cracker. All right, then. What else have we got here today?
Oh, this delicious fruity beverage.
Oh, not bad there. All right, so we've got this scrumptious cracker thingy, and, well, we are going to dig right into these delectable snackaroos, and then we're going to read a boot-shaking true story about a fella named Moses, some courses, and, some plagues.
Squid, I'm starvating. Can we please just take a little nibble of our snackaroo?
Well, I don't see any harm in it, so let's give it a try, and we can say the rest for when we're reading our story.
All right, sounds good to me. And some salt.
It's crunchy, certainly crunchy, and not bad, not bad. Right?
What are you guys doing? Why are you eating the example?
The example?
What example?
I don't eat examples, thank you very much. I only eat food.
But the food is the example for today's lesson.
Oh, I get it now. The example. Well, it's a very delicious example.
Sorry, you cannot eat that meal right now. It's a very important kind of meal.
Hello? Mom? Mom, I told you I'm working. Yeah, can we just talk about it later? Wait, what? No, you can't have a pretend circus with the cats and the hamsters. Wait, what do you mean? Why? Because the cats will eat the hamsters. Right? No, can we just wait and talk about this later? This is, okay. Fine. Okay, don't do anything until I get there. I'm on my way. Sorry, guys. I have to go. It's an emergency.
You know, I once went to the circus with a giant squid and a seagull. It didn't end well. True story.
That doesn't sound fun.
Wait, what? You have to leave right now? We haven't even finished the whole lesson. Who is going to film us? Me? All right. Well, I think we're going to try to give this a roll. All right, so as I was saying, you cannot eat this meal because it is a very important meal.
We're very sorry about that. We were simply looking for a quiet place to read our Bible.
Yeah, we want to read more about our mate Moses and a land called Egypt and some curses that happened.
That's really cool. I love that you guys went to read your Bibles. The man's name is Moses, and the land is called Egypt. And those things you called curses are actually called plagues.
Ah, yes. The plagues. Yes.
Anyways, the table was set up for a special Passover meal. Who likes special holidays?
Oh, we do. There's always good food at holiday parties. It's awesome.
That's true. Passover is an amazing holiday that the Israelites celebrated, and they still celebrate it each year. So during Passover, God's people remembered the amazing way that God had delivered them.
We can have a good delivery. Tell me, did God deliver them a fresh, piping hot Papa John's pizza? Delivery? No, DiGiorno?
To deliver someone means to save them or to set them free.
Oh.
Way back in the Bible, God's people, the Israelites, lived as slaves in Egypt.
In Egypt?
Good job, but it's pronounced Egypt. The Israelites were slaves in Egypt, But then God raised up a leader named Moses to help lead them out of Egypt. Then God sent 10 plagues on Egypt so Pharaoh would let the Israelites go free. So do you remember what some of those plagues were?
Oh, I certainly do. Well, there was dogs.
I think you mean frogs.
Oh, yeah, no, there was mud, lots of mud.
No, blood.
Okay, there were hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs?
You know, all over their body.
No. It was boils. Boils like yucky sores all over your body.
Okay, you have to forgive him. He's got the mind of a sea squid. As I was reading my Bible, I realized how horrible the plagues were. And I find it bonkers that with all the crazy bad stuff happening, Pharaoh didn't listen to God and didn't let his people go.
And that's when God sent the last plague, which was so sad.
I remember that one. That one was when all the firstborn sons in Egypt died.
Yeah. But God wanted to save his people from the plague, so he gave them some very special instructions.
Oh, the special thing. We can do the special thing. Christoph and I have been practicing this.
Great idea.
All right, let's go, laddie. Come on. All right, we got to go over to our chest of treasures, props and such. We're going to do the special thing. Oh, we've got a sheep. Hello, little furry thing. Oh, we've got this little paintbrush and we've got, this you'll need. Remember how to use that. And Christoph, you're going to love this, Twinkle Toes. Been looking for this, haven't you?
That's not mine.
Are you guys ready?
Aye, aye.
So God told the Israelites to have each family pick a perfect lamb and bring it into their house. It needed to live in their house with them for 4 days. And on the 4th day, they needed to sacrifice the lamb. Then, take its blood and paint it on the doorsteps of their home. When it was time, the plague came to each house in Egypt. But any home with the lamb's blood on it would be passed over, and the firstborn sons inside these houses would live.
Oh, I get it now. They listened to God, so it passed over them.
Exactly. It was through the last plague that Pharaoh finally decided to let the people go. So after 400 years, they became free from slavery. The Passover showed the Israelites that God is the deliverer. He is the one who saved them.
Now that's exciting.
Just makes me want to dance and sing and...
That's right, and celebrate.
I know exactly how you feel. What God did that day was miraculous, and he did it because he loves his people so much. God didn't want his people to forget how important this was, so he told them to celebrate it every year to remind them of how he had delivered them. So every year, Jewish families and some Christian families eat the Passover meal.
Do they dance and sing?
Oh, yes. They sing songs to God, pray, and usually in the night dancing all together and celebrating how good God is.
Passover is awesome. Oh, I'm so glad that God gave us a day for us to remember that he has delivered us.
He is our deliverer.
Makes you want to dance.
Oh, yeah.
Freeze! That's not the best part, guys.
What do you mean it's not the best part? He rescued them from 400 years of pain and slavery and starvation and suffering.
Yeah, he delivered them.
But the delivering didn't stop there.
You mean it kept on going?
Can we please unfreeze now?
Yes and yes, but listen. Though the Israelites didn't know it at that time, the Passover meal was pointing to a time in the future when Jesus would be our Passover lamb. Jesus gave up his life by dying for us. His blood was spilled to make a way for all of us to be saved from death and to live with him forever.
Whoa.
The meal.
The meal.
Come on over,
Come
guys.
on.
Before Jesus was sentenced to die on the cross, Jesus and his followers shared the Passover meal together. And as they ate, Jesus began to explain that soon this Passover meal would have a new meaning. He used items they were eating. They had unleavened bread, which is bread that has no yeast in it. So instead of it being big and fluffy like the bread we use for sandwiches, it stays flat and crunchy.
This stuff is bread? Well, cut off my leg and call me a flamingo. I thought that it was a big old cracker.
In the Bible, it says, while they were eating, Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks, he broke it and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body." So Jesus broke the bread, handed some to the disciples, and told them the bread represented his own body that would soon be beaten and broken and then die. Jesus wanted them to remember him whenever they ate the bread. So say this with me. We remember you, Jesus.
We
remember you, Jesus.
Wow, this bread has taken on a whole new meaning to me.
Then he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." What was inside the cup represented the blood that Jesus would shed on the cross. It's through Jesus' blood that we're saved from the punishment of sin when we choose to follow him.
Wait, I remember sin. I've read about it in the Bible. Sin is anything that separates us from God, or when we break his commandments. That includes lying, stealing, and like most pirates do, plundering and making people walk the plank.
You're absolutely right. Jesus was telling his disciples that they could experience forgiveness from sins through his blood, through his death, and when he came back to life. And to remember this whenever they drank from the cup. So lift up your cup and say this with me. We remember you, Jesus.
We remember you, Jesus.
Sally $1. I'll never look at grape juice the same way ever again.
So before, the Israelites celebrated Passover because God had delivered them from slavery. But through Jesus' death and coming back to life, they could now celebrate being delivered or saved from the power of sin and death.
Wow. So it's true. Our hope is in God, our deliverer.
I think I'd like to thank him for that.
Me too. These are some incredible things to think about. I think we're going to spend some time in prayer thanking God. And you guys that are watching, hang in tight for Wrap It Up.
Don't ask me how I got like this. I'm thirsty. Hey guys, I'm super thirsty. Can you at least get me some water, please? They told me I have to figure out how to do this all by myself. Super great, right? So nobody's helped me because apparently this has something to do with the lesson, but I haven't figured that out yet. Thank you. Okay, no problem. We got this. Just gotta... All right, need help. Come on. Come on, people. All right. Bowl. Interesting. What else? So you want me to drink it like a dog? Like a little puppy? I'm really, really thirsty, so I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I just a little too far. I could just pull it over. Okay, that's cold. Nice cold water, but I think I got it. Woo! Okay, spilled some on me. That's all right. We're good. I'm almost there. I'm not giving up, guys. If I could just hold it this way and oh yeah. All right, that's not gonna work. This is really frustrating. I've got to try to get out of this thing once and for all. Hands, get the hands. Oh, freedom! Freedom! Oh, sweet freedom. Oh, wet. Man, you guys, that was awful. You should never be tied up or locked up or anything. Oh, hey, I think I got it. Remember what we just learned about? God is our deliverer. And to deliver someone means to save them or set them free. And that's what God did with the Israelites over and over again. And did they do it by themselves, the Israelites? No, not a chance. There was no way they could do that without God. They needed God's power to save them. I mean, think about it. God delivered them from the final plague, and God delivered them from the evil Pharaoh, and from hundreds and hundreds of years of slavery. And then God did something for all of us. He made a way so that we could all be delivered from the punishment of sin and death when he sent his son Jesus to die for us. And so the super cool thing is, when we choose to make Jesus the leader and forgiver of our life, we are totally set free. Totally set free from the punishment of sin and death. And then we get to live with God forever here on earth, and one day we'll get to be with him in heaven. And guys, it is so, so awesome. It's going to be amazing up there. I just know it. But you know what? God has a plan for us here today while we're still on earth. And you know what that is? He wants to deliver us from some stuff that maybe we're feeling, like worry or fear. Does God want us worried or scared? No, because he is our God. But he can deliver us from things like worry and fear. So when you're feeling those things, remember to pray and ask God to help. Because, does he love you? Yes. Did he create you? Yes. Is he all-powerful? Yeah, wait a minute. I think so. Yes. And is he our deliverer, you guys? Yes. God is our deliverer. It's so awesome. So we can put our trust in him every single day. You got it? Good. Now, if you and your families want to go deeper and talk more about this awesome truth that we can learn from the Bible, then go to blueridge.org/familytime. And today, you get to come to our New London campus or the Westgate Shopping Center in Bedford so that you can pick up your very own activity pack. Whoop, whoop. It's going to be awesome. So I hope we can see you guys there. Remember, God loves you so, so much. We love you so much. We miss you guys a ton, and we hope to see you soon. Bye.